Y'all know what this place is going to be used for?
Eye care place or something? I don't know. I just put the air conditioner in.
We were informed it was going to be used as an abortion facility. You know anything about that? What do you think about that? Like if it was?
I don't know, man.
Y'all don't have a view on that?
No. It is what it is, man.
Oh, but what if you help put this place together and then in like 10 years they've killed like 6, 7, 8,000 or tens of thousands of kids because of what you did for them? You know what I mean?
Wouldn't it be cool if you like found out what it was being used for?
Hey, just go on.
And if it were being used,
You guys, get out of here.
if it were being used for an abortion mill,
I'm gonna call the cops if you don't leave.
go ahead and call the cops, man. And if you told them, like, I can't do this for you, I can't put in an abortion mill anymore, then that would be so cool that you stood for righteousness, you know what I mean? It would be so great for you, it would be commendable to you in the eyes of God.
Okay?
No, I'm just saying, like you said, find out.
That's what I get paid to do.
Yeah.
Why do you want me to find out?
Well, because it's pretty important, man.
Yeah, because what if they kill babies and you help it do it, you know what I'm saying?
Oh.
You have a second, just real quick? I just wanted to tell you, like, maybe a little bit out. Yeah, I hear you. Just real quick. Basically, like, we have recently okay. So, like, and you didn't know that, so fair enough. I'm just saying, if you could find out what it's going to be, and if it is going to be that, then man, I would recommend that you tell them, man, no way I'm going to build a place that murders babies and chops their faces off. You know,
You know what I mean?
That's what they do.
Can I give you? Can I give you one of those?
I gotta make a living though.
Can I give you one of these though?
Yeah.
You should look into it though.
Trust God for that, okay?
You should look into it though.
Do the righteous thing and trust in Jesus Christ for your needs, okay?
Alright.
It's not funny, man. I mean, gas chambers for Jews aren't funny either. Hey man, sorry to bother you. Mine's Alan. How's it going?
How you doing, man?
Doing all right. Hey, all we're talking about here, we received some information. The reason to believe this is going to become an abortion. Okay, I'm not saying that you know that.
Yeah, I don't.
I'm just.
I know.
not
This
saying
is the
that.
first that I've heard.
No,
of
Right,
that.
yeah, yeah.
So I'm not trying to throw guilt on anybody. I'm just saying I would recommend to you find, just for the sake of your future conscience, you know, find out whether that's true.
Sure.
And if it is true, then just before God, man, I would charge you to tell.
Oh no, I understand. No, this.
Yeah, like I'm not going to do that.
And you know, here's a card for you. Go to if you go to that website, if you contact Alan, will get that. And if you choose to take work somewhere else, and you see if you can find out, and if this is going to be used for that, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if you choose to find work somewhere else, man, get in contact with these guys, and I'm sure they come alongside you and help you out.
Yes,
somehow.
but this is the first I've heard of it, guys. I mean, you guys.
No,
are
I know.
the first ones
Yeah,
pointing
no.
out or saying anything.
I know.
So
Please
I can't
understand,
take
I'm
any
not
of this
trying to-
hard.
I'm not throwing
But
anything at
it
you.
does seem that way to everybody in the place.
I know.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
so you've got to understand where the rejection is coming
No doubt,
from.
no doubt.
And the
And
attitude.
not a
'cause
problem.
This is very serious.
It is very serious. Yes.
So, I mean, that's why you're kind of getting the
What we were
attitude and
trying to
stuff like
equate
that,
this
you know?
with. I mean, I was
Because what we're understanding
Yeah.
is a women's clinic for lower fund people, you know what I
that's-
mean? Lower income women
Okay,
is what
yeah.
we are understanding it to be.
right.
Okay, so this stuff right here is a little.
Look into
It's
it.
just throwing everything off for a loop. And it's, you know,
Serious look
Right.
into it, man. Are you a Christian?
I am, yes sir.
You got
Worship leader, and that's what I'm saying.
Fantastic.
This is very,
Okay,
very
good.
serious to me.
Very serious.
You know, but this is the first I've heard.
If it's going to be
That's
used,
why I'm-
don't come back to me.
Well, I understand what you're
And
saying.
contact these guys. They'll help you.
Yeah.
They'll
I
come
understand.
alongside you and they will help you find something, whatever you need. I mean, they'll
I
help
don't need
you.
anybody.
Okay. Okay. Well, if you got plenty of work, then don't
Praise
take
God.
this.
No, Lord takes
Find
care of me
some-
just fine.
And then if you
Praise
find
God.
out who's going to come back here,
Yeah.
and if that's what it's going to be used for, and you leave, you find out who's come back here, you call them and say, dude, don't take these jobs. Don't work for this place.
Right, no, this is the first I heard. I mean, I'll have to talk with the guys at the shop because they know how I feel
Man,
about
Christian,
it.
man, you can't take part of it. You know what
Well,
I mean?
that's what I'm
If
saying.
that's what it is.
If
Yeah.
that's what it is.
is.
Sounds like he's not going to do
So, I
it.
mean, if it's, you know, if it's not, then this is a little bit crazy.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Yeah, well,
I mean, where have you guys heard about this?
I'm trying to find in my phone. I'll explain. So we're abolitionists.
Yeah.
And we have kind of so like there's kind of an abolitionist organization that's out of Norman and Noble, and I'm from Norman. I'm part of this organization. Like, basically, it's a local church. Okay, so a local church. We got a letter, came in the mail to our PO box in Noble, and it had an advertisement, and it said open house. Like, we cordially invite you. It's like a printed up thing, like you hand out like a flyer. Okay. That's all that was in the envelope, as far as I know. It was just a double-sided thing. It said, we invite you to the opening of the new something women's center. I don't remember the name, but I have screenshot of my phone and my email, which I'd be happy to provide for you if you ask.
Yeah, but maybe you can email it to you.
I can email it to you.
That'd be awesome.
So, and it had this address, it was 1240 Southwest 44th. And it said, come to this open house, which was going to take place this past Thursday, which was like February 25th or something, 26th, I forget, 25th maybe, from like 6 to 8. I wasn't able to come down here, but it had this exact address, and on the back it said, like, Southwest Women's Health Center, or whatever, is going to be committed to providing women's health care, including access. Basically, it made it clear that it was going to be an abortion provider. Okay, so basically somebody, I don't know who, mailed us a flyer from something purporting to be a business that's going to take this building in the future. And that flyer made it clear that they were going to provide abortions. That's all I know. There was an information, there was a call this number for information. I should give you that number actually. It had a 316 area code, which is Wichita, Kansas. I haven't called it. There's no reason for me to call it. So that was why I know about this.
Okay. Well, I know that the only guy that we deal with is the architect. Never talked to anybody that whoever's actually coming into the building. I haven't talked to any of them or anything. But like I said, it's the first I've heard of it. It's a little alarming to me.
Yeah, for sure.
What do you got? Where's your? You said PO Box in Noble. Do you guys have an office in Noble? Or is
the office is actually in Norman, but the PO Box is in Noble.
Is in Noble.
I forget why. Maybe. I don't know why.
And I'm sure you guys probably come across all kinds of hassles and stuff like that. I mean, it's a constant battle.
Yeah, it is. And I know that we come across a little bit like edgy, and I understand why those guys did that. We didn't lead very well, and I apologize for that. So maybe you could tell them that we're actually fairly reasonable guys. Like, we both have families. I got kids. You got kids. So I apologize. So we just.
I actually do road construction equipment, so I know how guys can be. You know what I mean?
I've been going to that Discover Church out in Noble. That's why I asked. It's right on the Hamilton 77. That's why I asked whether you said PO.
Yeah, that's the only thing. That's
where you pick up the mail. Whatever you go there, get it.
Most of our we basically rent a retail space in Norman on Main Street.
Right.
It's like right between a bar and an antique shop or a tattoo parlor. And so
just a place to call an office.
Basically, yes, office, and it's no frills. Just a few paintings on the wall. Call it home. Call it the space.
The space.
The space. Yeah.
So
I'm actually from Tennessee, so
he's just in town.
Just in town helping out. Yeah.
Well, I definitely appreciate what you're trying to do. I mean, it's crazy. The world is crazy right now, man, with the politics and the other stuff that's going on.
Yeah, definitely.
And we're not come back. It's just gonna get crazier and crazier.
And we're not really connected to any candidate or whatever. We just believe that. I mean, we're trying to put forth this petition to destroy abortion with no compromise on that kind of stuff. But we do kind of expose evil regularly. I'm very often at the abortion mill in Norman. Comedian calling call names. Offer assistance. I preach the gospel. He does the same thing in Nashville and Suffolk County. And it's just heartbreaking to watch woman after woman after woman after pastor's kid after pastor's kid given inside. It hurts the heart. So that's all we're about. You guys didn't mean to show any guilt on your.
It's not a problem. Like I said, it was it's just the way that it went down.
I understand.
We're here to really answer for what it is that you guys were asking for.
Right.
So
that's all I'm
really kind of, you know what I mean?
Maybe let these guys on. We've been starting since Saturday now. We've been going. We've been doing. We're at the Capitol. We're out in front of the Oklahoman. We've been just doing it. We're kind of on that mindset, I guess.
That mindset too.
Right.
So you got to, you got to be somewhat aggressive. Put in there and prove the point. It's just it may have been a little misdirected.
Yeah, no doubt. And so
our apologies. I appreciate talking to us. It's good to hear. I'm glad to hear this. This is good sign.
Yeah, I'll find that flyer and I'll give you a call. Maybe I can text it or email it to you guys.
Right. You can contact me through the shop.
Sure.
You don't mind.
I will. I'll find that flyer and I'll email it to you at whatever Butler Plumbing
It'd be Rick. Butler Plumbing Incorporated.
That's easy enough. Yeah. All right, man. Thanks very much for taking the time.
You guys have a good evening, Bill.
God bless you too.
What's money for the sale?
What's up? I was wondering if Rick's here. Is Rick here? Hey, Rick. Is that you? Hey, man.
What, man?
You remember me from a couple weeks
Hey,
ago?
Alan, right?
Yeah. How's it going, man? Good to see
right.
you again.
You too.
Hey, I've been leaving messages for you. Just, have you gotten them?
I think they told me that you called Monday or something like that.
Okay. Yeah, I sent you the email with the information.
Yeah,
I was
I
talking
got
about. Did you get a chance to look at it?
I did look at it, yeah.
Okay. Did you find it non-compelling?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to get into your stuff, man. I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not gonna get drug into it. I mean, I'm not gonna be a part of it. I mean, I understand what you're trying to do.
Can I help you?
There you
Yeah,
go.
yeah, I'm just talking about right here.
So anyway, I mean, that's it.
May I ask why you call it my stuff? Like,
Well, I mean,
it's an abortion facility, you know?
it's not an abortion facility.
It's going to be one.
You think that's strictly all they're gonna do?
Auschwitz produced, lamps and clothing out of human hair, and lamps made of human skin. That's not all they did either. They didn't
No,
just
I
kill Jews.
I understand, dude. I understand the extreme part of what you're going through and what you're saying.
This place is extreme,
Okay.
This is a place where they're going to butcher children, and like
I don't necessarily see it all being that way. I really don't. I mean, I can see certain situations that they do that and it's abused. But I don't think it's all that way. I mean, I think if my daughter was in having a life-threatening situation, and it was either her or take the baby, take the baby. And I understand that there's a certain point where you don't want to do that.
Yeah.
But I'm also, I also see other sides of it. And I don't agree with what the stuff that you're talking about. That's horrible. But to the full extreme, man. I mean, I'm not taking it as far as you are.
Yeah. I guess places like
if it
this,
was my
they
wife,
places
I
like
don't
this
know
don't
that.
save lives.
See,
They take them.
and you're.
When a baby's big enough to
Dude.
cause that real threat to a life of a woman,
But I don't.
the baby's already
I
too
don't.
big to be taken to
You
state
keep
of
talking,
Oklahoma.
but I don't feel that is everything that goes on here. I don't think this is going to be a butcher shop. I
But
don't
it
believe
is.
that at all.
Did you call and ask?
No, I didn't call and ask,
Why
man.
not?
I'm just here to do my job.
I know, but this is your job is to help build Auschwitz in America. This is a Holocaust. If you disagree with me, tell me why, dude. Tell me
Because
why I'm
I'm
wrong.
not to the full extreme of what you're into and the research and everything that you're into. All I did was show up here to do some
I know.
plumbing, and I do agree with your abortion stuff. And I mean, there are certain times
It's not my
that
stuff. This is an abortion facility.
I understand what you're saying, but I'm not going to be harassed about it either.
I'm not harassing you, man. I'm trying to persuade you.
I know you are, and I'm not going to be persuaded. I have my own feelings on it. I have my own salvation worked out with God, with my own fear and trembling, and I understand where you're coming from. Your passion for it, and the thing that you were called to do. I understand that, but I'm not there with you.
These are your neighbors that they're going to rip apart and poison to death. Your neighbor and mine.
They're also they may save a life.
They're not going to save lives. That's not what they do here. They don't save lives at abortion facilities. They destroy them.
Okay, I appreciate it, man, but I'm done talking. I appreciate it.
You call yourself a Christian and a church-going man,
Yes, I
Rick?
do.
What's your church think of
Yes,
this?
I do. I don't know, man.
Did you not tell them about it? You don't think that might be something that maybe
Done, man.
other Christians could? Well,
I mean, but I'm
sorry
not
to
gonna
hear
let
that.
you stomp on my salvation either, bro. I mean,
you don't.
Dude,
you
you
don't
just
need to worry
called
about
it
me.
out. You just
don't need
did.
to worry about me. You need to worry about God.
I've already dealt
If
with
you
it.
don't love your
Don't
neighbor,
you think
what does
I've
that
prayed
say?
about this since we've talked before?
You came to the wrong conclusion, Rick.
Oh, no, brother. I appreciate you. We'll see you later.
Hey, just so you know, you're going to be exposed for the evil in which you participated. Okay, y'all are going to be exposed for it.
Are you guys on video?
Yeah. May God have mercy on you guys. On our very well-liked Facebook page, we have 40,000 likes, and a lot of them are in Oklahoma. I think what you guys ought to do is issue a statement of public repentance. Dang straight.
Doesn't God see everything?
Yeah. And now a bunch of other people are going to see it too.
You
Yeah, I'm obeying Ephesians 5:11, which says, "Expose fruitless deeds of darkness."